Hi, everyone, and welcome back. We're on the last episode of our self care series. In this one, we're going to talk about skincare primarily. I'd like to get you feeling like you just got back from a spa. It's very inexpensive and easy to do. First thing that you can do is a milk bath. And if you go on the site up here, themagiccabin.com, I actually have a recipe for this. It's very easy to do, doesn't take a lot of time to prepare or to execute, but you'll come out feeling like $1,000,000. Now, I know a lot of people like buying the certain bath oils and salts and all of these things at the store. I choose not to do those because there's also a lot of other additives in there that will actually dry your skin more. A lot of glycerins, alcohols, things like that. The natural way, for me, is the only way. And doing that is very simple. First, it's all about atmosphere. Remember, we already talked about that. You want the atmosphere. You can also go on to the website above me and you can download instructions on how to create atmosphere. In this instance, in the bathroom, atmosphere number one. Let's not have piles of laundry in there. Disheveled things. You want it nice, calm, and relaxing environment. So just shove those all right into the laundry room and then it's all good. Have a nice, soft bath mat so that when you step out, you feel luxurious. Makes a difference. Remember, it's all about the senses and what they're taking in. Turn those bright lights off. Bring a couple candles in there. And it can even be the flameless candles. It can be little tea lights. It can be big pillars. I'm sure you'll find something, but it'll all work beautifully. Once you have that set, a lot of us do like music. Now remember, if you're looking to relax, you do not want music with words because it'll keep your mind active. Right now, you want to quiet the mind and be able to relax. Once you've got that all in place, go ahead and draw your water. You can have it as warm as you'd like. And you'd probably want it quite hot because when you get through dumping 2 gallons of milk in there, that's right, 2 gallons for a full tub. Do not do this in a Whirlpool tub. Just putting it out there. Straight up, old-fashioned, regular tub. Put your 2 gallons of milk, whole milk being the best, but any of them will really do just fine. Dump your 2 gallons in, and because they're going to be probably chilled or cold, you'll want the water very hot so that it's not cooling it down too much. When you're done adding your milk, go ahead and throw your fresh herbs in. Remember to do fresh. Trust me, I've done dried herbs, and it's not a very good experience. It feels very coarse, sandy. Yeah, not pleasant. And it didn't have much aroma. Dried herbs are great for so many things, but for the bath, let's just straight up keep it fresh. So if your husband or a significant other gave you a bouquet of flowers, hey, perfect way to use those up. Pull all the petals off, throw them right into the water. If not, treat yourself to a bouquet of flowers from somewhere. Walmart, gas stations, doesn't matter where. Throw all the petals into the water. Those petals, especially fresh lavender and the roses, only the rose petals, by the way. Lavender you can throw down in there in whole. Just make sure there's no coarse branches towards the end. Try to get like the top 3 inches of it. Once you've got that in your water, those minerals and oils and all of that beautiful stuff in there gets into your skin along with the milk, conditions it, softens it, and helps it stay that way longer. Stay in that tub for roughly 10 to 15 minutes. You don't want to go too long because, believe it or not, water will actually start dehydrating your skin. So just long enough for your body to soak up all the great things from the milk and the blossoms, petals, whatever you've put in, fresh herbs. When you're done, Now, it's not necessary to rinse. I still advise doing a light rinse. And when you step out of the tub, pat dry yourself. Don't rub real hard because then you're taking off the benefits that you just placed onto your skin. Go ahead and use any lotions or creams to follow up with to kind of lock it all in there. Again, try to stay as natural as you can. Now, as far as the tub is concerned, I would rinse the tub out very well. There's nothing worse than milk left over anywhere. You just want to give it a really good rub around. I usually take a damp cloth, I hose the area off, I wipe down with the cloth, throw the cloth in the laundry, done. It's so quick and easy. When you're all done, dress in very loose, comfortable clothes. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to treat your face. So after you've been able to relax and you've calmed your mind, body, and spirit, now let's go ahead and treat yourself further. Go ahead and grab some probably hand towel size or large washcloths. Now what I choose to do, and this is only for me, if y'all choose to do this, you do it at your own risk, but please, please be careful when using any hot boiling water. What I used to like to do back when we had the microwaves, we don't have them here in the home anymore, so it's on the stove top. But what you can do is you get a bowl of water or a pan on the stove, bowl for the microwave, and you heat that water up very hot. You put your little towel or your washcloth in there, squeeze it out, almost to where you can get all the water out that you can. Count to 5. I kind of just move it in the air a little bit, count to 5, and then you lay that across your face. It feels so invigorating and relaxing. But actually what you're doing is you're opening all those pores up very nicely and slowly so that then you can start gently moving that towel around your face. You probably want to let that towel or washcloth sit in there until it feels like it's not quite room temperature, but close. That way it's had a chance to really set there and let those pores really open up. Wipe the entire face and never forget your neck. Your neck is very important. Now I'm old, I'm 50s. But skincare is good, no matter what age you are. Gently wash that off. Rinse it. Don't reuse that rag. Get another one. Put it in that hot water, and now just gently wipe away whatever was left behind on the first wipe. Once that's done, let your skin air dry. Do not dry it with a towel or any kind of tugging. Let it air dry. Sometimes I do this to cool my face down. When that's done, you're now going to get a container of very, very, very cold water. Grab another towel, just soak it in there, wring out as much of that water as you can, and lay that on your face. And this one I actually press down a little bit to really get it in there, and that's going to start closing those pores back up. We just wanted to open the door to clean it out, and now I want to shut the door again. If you don't do this last step, you're leaving those pores vulnerable to get even more stuff stuck in them. Close them back up. So do that a couple of times. Do one really cold, almost as cold as you can stand it. I even know some of my friends that use absolute ice cube cold water. They've got ice cubes in it and let it sit and actually put it up on their face right away. Wipe that off. Do a second time on there and you should be good. Again, let your skin air dry or gently pat. Never rub and tug on it.